100 population in the Dark Age poggers. This is just what they do now. Welcome everyone to the next game of the series. This time is going to be DauT in the northwest playing in the blue color as Goths, and it's going to be the same civilization for Hera playing in the southeast in the red color. So, what are Goths going to have? They got affected by the last patch, the February patch. And they're going to have 35% cheaper infantry units starting from the Dark Age this time around. It's not going to be a Castle Age upgrade. It's not going to be a Castle Age bonus anymore. Sorry, a Fuel Age onwards bonus anymore. Besides that, they also have infantry with +1 bonus damage against buildings. Their villagers are going to have +5 bonus damage against boars, and they're going to be able to carry 15 extra food per trip. Hunters are going to be able to carry 15 extra food per trip. So, team bonus is going to remain unaffected, 20% faster working barracks, and that's about it. I am really wondering what this game is going to be looking like, because DauT's going to want to make use of the bonus for sure, but so will Hera. So this is probably going to be a Militias galore game. Probably a YouTube one as well. See? You're back. Welcome back. Wish I could ban them for rated games. Goths broken OP now? I don't know if I would call them broken OP. Like, they are going to be stronger for sure, but I don't think they are still a top tier civilization. They're going to be test driving it though, and it's going to be the same when... Do you remember when Khmer got affected by the balance changes and they got the farmers that didn't have to drive the food anymore? Everyone was using Khmer like for every single map, and I feel like they're going to be doing the same for Goths over here. They're probably going to be doing something like that for Vietnamese too. So we are going to see a lot of it. We are going to see a lot of it. Let's see, according to Trucian stock, all the top 20 people were against the change. Because they knew it was going to be broken OP. I don't really see it being that broken, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing something over here. Let me see. The one time that I saw the Goths being used, it was from MBL against Hera, and MBL was going for longswords, not really militias. He didn't really manage to do a whole lot with militias, but he managed to do a good amount of damage with longswords and mangonels. But it was mostly Hera not defending properly. Like, longswords shouldn't really be pushing you back. You can start mass militia before you even make a mill. Well, let's go then, and let's hope that this is going to be a memeable game. Think about it this way, if it's stupid broken for players, at least it's going to be entertaining for viewers, right? You're not playing this, so just sit back, relax and enjoy. In any case, it's going to be DauT and Hera getting frustrated. Oh god. Alright. We have 18 villagers for both players, but they are not going for militias yet. We have the first barracks coming up, and it's going to be DauT's. Hera doesn't seem to be going for it just yet. Oh, but he ends up taking a loss over there. DauT gets away with the villager kill and manages to walk away with the scout. A decent amount of HP as well. Let's see if he's going to be able to take a good trade over here. He will. Hera was not paying that much attention, so DauT is going to disengage right now, and it's going to be 33 versus 28. Much closer than 33 versus 45, which was the case before the engagement. Is that going to try to get another one? I don't think that would be a wise move right now, to be honest. Interestingly enough, though, it's going to be DauT the one going for the militias first. And Hera's gonna start going for them afterwards, or is he going to go straight to the Fuel Age? Right now he doesn't have resources, but he's taking from the board, so he's gonna have enough. I think Hera's just going to go for a Minotaurs into Archers kind of build, or something like that, or probably straight into Archers or something. He's going for militias right now. He's getting Loom. No. Yeah, he's getting Loom. He could go up, but he's gonna be going for malicious instead, and I'm really sure how I feel about this. So both players are gonna try to go for sort of a Drush FC, I guess, although DauT's Drush was actually a Drush, while Hera was just defensive militia at this point. And DauT manages to sneak in before the quick walls come up, and that villager is not going to go down, but it's going to be idle economy for Hera. Right now we have 5v3. And DauT's bringing more and more. This is just going to be a non-stop malicious spam from DauT. Holy crap! Everyone is Hoang right now. Everyone is. We have 5, 6, and we have the 7th and 8th militias coming forward too. And only one barracks, but DauT's economy is going to be strong enough to support this, as he's going to have 4 extra villagers when compared to Hera. This is very good stuff. This is very good stuff. To be completely fair though, I think Hera could have tried to go up and just palisade himself in and just keep these militias away. And in Fuelage, he could have gone for a few archers, and then the militias wouldn't be so strong anymore. But Hera decided against it. He had the resources. Now he still has resources. He could potentially click up, I guess. Well, doesn't want to fall behind the military count. It's Dark Age, still 30 minutes. Guys, this is the first Goth mirror game that I see since the new patch came out, so I didn't really know what to expect. I guess I have a clear idea of what to expect for every single Goth mirror match from now on. 11 militias over there and 7 over here for Hera. 12 militias. As long as Hera doesn't have enough units to fight against DauT, DauT's going to be able to take the barracks down, and that is probably going to be GG right there. Without being able to go for more militias, Hera's just going to be very far behind the military count. He's going for a second barracks, but that is beautiful for DauT. He's forcing Hera into investing extra resources in Hera. Hera's going to try and get and keep the barracks up so that he can produce from 2. But DauT's probably going to be taking this. That is only 10 for Hera over there versus about 15 from DauT over here. Keep in mind though that the more militias we have, the less relevant, 5 extra militias are going to be for DauT. With some good micro, Hera might be able to just clean up DauT's entire army with less units. And here comes the engagement. We are going to just straight up patrol, and that seems to be going in favor of DauT. Let's see if Hera's going to be able to pull a good micro over here or not. So far, numbers are looking better for DauT for sure, and Hera's getting absolutely obliterated. That was so good for DauT. I don't recall what the name of the effect was for this kind of thing, where if you only start with 1 extra unit, that doesn't mean you're going to be left with 1 unit left. But yeah, Hera's micro over there probably worked against him, so well, DauT's gonna end up taking that barracks, and Hera's going for another one on the back. Both players are going to be sticking for the Dark Age for the foreseeable future, and we have 38 villagers for DauT versus 34 for Hera. There's no wheelbarrow in Dark Age, of course, which means that that's going to be just idle time for Hera. And villager picks from DauT too. 3 barracks in the Dark Age even. Interesting stuff. I think DauT should be able to get this one. Is he? Oh god, yeah, they wanted to buff the Goths because they were not super viable before, but you see, I am not really sure. I don't want to tell. I don't want to say that they are broken right straight out broken right now. But it's definitely something. It's definitely quite a change. Now we have 18 versus 19. But DauT is not going to have as much HP, so let's pay attention over there. That might just go in favor of Hera. Yeah, that is good micro. That is good micro. Hera is going to end up cleaning this up. We have 15 for Hera versus only 8 for DauT, so now DauT needs to bail right now. KD is going to be about the same right now for both players. DauT's gonna finally get pushed away, but Hera had to invest a lot of resources to get these barracks up. DauT had more villagers to work with, and he's going for his own 4 barracks. DauT's gonna be producing from 4 barracks right now. What are the resources looking like for both players? 270 food for DauT while producing from 3 and getting the 4th one up. No one's gonna be thinking of going out to the fuel H anytime soon. I think this is kind of a gentleman's agreement not to go for the fuel H and just see who can get this game in the Dark Age. Now we have the 4th barracks coming out for Hera though, and is anyone going to add a 5th barracks? DauT is certainly going to have enough resources to go for it right now. But Hera won't. Hera spent a lot of resources trying to keep this one up already, so numbers are going to be looking in favor of DauT, who's going to have 26 military units versus only 24 Hera. I wonder maybe they can stagger it so that it makes them good at Thrush but not as insane. But the idea of a zip being able being viable in the Dark Age while others are in fuel. Yeah, it could probably be something like 15, 25, and 35, or maybe something like 20, 25, 30, and 35, so that they still get the 35 cheaper but only in the Imperial Age, and then 20% cheaper in the Dark Age. But let's see over here. I am very sure Hera's gonna try to take to make good use of the elevation. Not really. DauT's got an insane amount of militias over here. It's going to be 34 versus 31 only, and DauT sending more militias by the minute. Let's take a look over here. DauT doesn't want to engage up hills, but he needs to go around. Alright, here it comes, the big engagement. Hera's gonna try to mass a few militias inside the barracks, but DauT is going to have still a very massive lead. 11 extra units right now, and he's sending militias en masse. He's sending militias en masse. He can potentially go for a 5th barracks if he wanted to. 100 population in the Dark Age poggers. This is just what they do now. Yes. 45 militias for DauT versus 27 for Hera. The thing is, this amount of militias is probably going to be enough to take the TC down too. So Hera is going to get absolutely steamrolled if he cannot put a stop to this. But I don't think he can. The barracks go down, and that means it's only 3 left for DauT over here. For Hera, sorry, while DauT's going to be on 4 and he's going to have resources to go for a 5th if he wanted to. But this is going to be over very soon. I seriously hope that Hera's not going to call it right away, because even though the game's clearly over, you gotta hand it to us. You gotta hand it to DauT to be able to take the TC down with militias. Come on, man. Do it for the memes, do it for the content. Lose your TC to militias, let DauT take it. It's very unlikely to happen though. The game's clearly over right now, so I guess he's gonna keep trying. He's got the 4th barracks coming up over here, but then again, that is going to be trying to catch up against a player that also is producing from 4 barracks. And DauT can potentially go to the fuel age as well, and then he is going to have Minotaurs, but it's Hera the one going out to the fuel age. I don't think he's gonna be able to hold on against this though. There's a huge amount of units from DauT, and he is going to be taking that Palisade Gate down too. Hey Mika-chan, I want to see Goths on islands. Early landing. Well, that's something that the Viper tried to do when he was trying to mimic Huang's playstyle. Oh, but it's open over here. It's open over here. And DauT is going to realize. And Hera's trying to go for the quick walls, and he's going to manage to contain the militias in here for the time being. But DauT that's going to have a huge amount of militias to fight with. Only 2 barracks left for Hera. He's going to be going for the 3rd one in order to get as many Minotaurs out as possible. But as things are looking right now, the villager count is going to be so much higher for DauT. His production is going to be so much higher, and we have 58 militias for the blue player versus only 10 militias. Yeah, soon to be Minotaurs, but against 5 times as many units, that is over 5 times as many units for DauT. I don't know about this. Oh, and DauT knows about the right hand side as well? Don't they say 30 minutes in Dark Age? Yes, you said it, guys. You said it, guys, and well, it's close. It's close. DauT's going to be in the fuel age at about minute 28. Actually close to 29, 28 and a half. So yeah, that is still good, but I just don't see a way back for Hera here anymore. He forced him back, sorta, but I feel like DauT can still take this and come out on top. He doesn't have to, though. If he just waits a little bit, he's going to have so many Minotaurs himself. Now Hera's going for scale mail armor, so that is going to be +1/+1, and DauT needs to bail. Against scale mail armor and potentially forging, then he needs to bail. Yeah, it's no longer wise to take this engagement. Fortunately, we are not going to have a speed upgrade for the Minotaurs. So DauT's bailing back, but it's going to be 20 or 57 versus only 18. Fuel age is going to be here very soon for the blue player, and that means his own Minotaurs. Forging coming out for Hera. Without scale mail armor or forging, but with a man-at-arms upgrade, DauT's gonna be able to take this engagement regardless. Especially now with the hill advantage. Let's take a look over here. We have over 60 units for DauT. He actually cannot select everything. So, here comes the big engagement. The Minotaurs upgrade just finished researching for DauT, and Hera is getting absolutely mobbed. He has to bail back right now, and he's going for more units? Not really. He's gonna try to produce right now, but it's not going to be a strong enough production. And DauT? DauT's chasing Hera's units with an insane army. Can you imagine being these guys just looking back and seeing a swarm of Minotaurs going your way? You're being outnumbered so heavily that, yeah, the GG is going to be called. It's going to go in favor of DauT, and that was quite something, man. I think this is the first time that I have seen a game like this being played with pro players. I have seen Goth Minotaur or militia spam before, but not in a pro game. So there is that. Very well played. For the military stats, we are going to have a KD of 5-4 in favor of DauT, or close to it, with the largest army of 75 versus 38. 100% of this militia line units. Economy much better for DauT across the board, and if I had to be completely frank, I was kind of hoping it was going to be Hera's game, because I thought, well, this is going to be a militia beast. It's probably going to go in favor of the player who can micro them the best. But it turns out DauT was able to just play this smarter, play the safer too, eventually getting the W.